What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes back at you with another video. And the Canelo versus Triple G trilogy just ended about a few minutes ago. Canelo takes home the dub with a unanimous decision. My personal thoughts on the fight is, it was a pretty solid fight. Canelo, in my opinion, banked all the early, like the first 6 through 7 rounds, real early, and then Triple G, after being pretty much lackadaisical the first half of the fight, wasn't really throwing a lot of output, just throwing some jabs out there. Finally came on around like the 9th through 10th round. And that's when it started getting really competitive, a lot more back and forth. Like I said, toward the last few rounds of the fight was very exciting, but ultimately Triple G just started putting his offense out way too late. And like I said, Canelo had many 2 rounds in the bag, and he ultimately gave him a decision. But yeah, it was a lot of good action, a lot of good, offense on Canelo's part. One thing that I wish I would have saw more from Canelo is go to the body. In Triple G's last couple fights, we saw that he had a huge weakness when fighters were going to the body, and it looks like, he was on his way out in a couple of those fights. I feel like if Canelo did that a little bit more, he probably could have got a stoppage on Triple G. But I felt like he was headhunting a lot, and while he landed some good shots, even with Triple G at his old age, Triple G's got one of the best chins I've seen in boxing ever. Canelo landed I could think of about 12 different real solid hard shots on Triple G, straight to the chin perfectly. But Triple G, he's a real durable dude. He was able to take all of them. So shout out to both fighters. A really good fight, like I said, towards the end. And yeah, Canelo takes home the dub, so he's still the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Now, as far as what's next, I don't know. Triple G sounds like he still may continue fighting, but at the same time, he was a little bit back and forth on it, so we may see a retirement from him soon. But he does, I believe, still hold 2 belts at middleweight, so we'll see. Maybe he defends those. Now, as far as Canelo Alvarez goes, I'm not really sure what we're going to see from him next because, he's recently had an unsuccessful attempt at 175 against Dimitri Bivol, where he was unsuccessful in that fight. And a fight, in my opinion, where I felt like Bivol pretty much dominated from the beginning to the end. Dimitri Bivol's got a big fight against Zerto Ramirez. But the thing is, with that, we could see Canelo versus the winner. But if Zerto Ramirez wins, Canelo has already stated that he has no interest in fighting any Mexican fighters, which also means Canelo's mandatory from the WBC as super middleweight, and David Benavidez, which I think would be another amazing fight. He's already beaten the likes of Caleb Plant, who is a big, contender at middleweight, who has a fight coming up with Anthony Durrell. Then on top of that, it seems like, Demetrius Andrade could be moving up to super middleweight to possibly force a mandatory from the WBO. But I'm not really sure how that's going. We haven't heard any news on that end. Jermall Charlo, the WBC champ at middleweight, we haven't heard from him and ever since his fight with Marciez Selecchi went through. So I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. So, it seems like the only clear-cut thing that we do has is if Bivol wins against Zerto Ramirez and we get a rematch with Canelo there, which honestly I'm not really too interested because, like I said, I felt like Bivol dominated the whole fight, and I don't see that fight really going any differently. The fight that I really want to see is Canelo versus David Benavidez, but like I said, Canelo has already said he doesn't want to fight any, Hispanic fighters, which to me, it kind of sucks just because right now there's two, big names in his close weight division that, probably give him the best fights out of everybody. So it doesn't really seem like there's a clear-cut contender right now for Canelo next. And like I said, we're not sure if Triple G is going to retire or continue fighting. But yeah, to those who watched the fight, let me know what you see. If you didn't get a chance to see it, did the person who, were you thinking Triple G or Canelo was going to win? And also, just from hearing what I said, what would you like to see next from either fighter? Whether it's, Triple G continuing on and retiring, or what opponent would you like to see Canelo fight next? And yeah, that was my recap of the trilogy. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And, just let me know what you guys want to see next from both guys and what you thought of the fight overall. If you guys mess with the video, make sure you give me a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys, just keep up. Coming up, with my NFL picks early tomorrow or, afternoon before the games. So, you guys will be ready for that and giving you guys my NFL picks for the week every single week. And I'll be, just keeping up with more boxing news, MMA, wrestling, all that. So yeah, man, like the video if you guys did. And once again, just let me know what you think. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.